Hello, it's Scott Manley here with part 12 of XCOM2. We've just defended or repelled an attack against the Avenger, and for some reason our team decided to jump up on the top deck and stand next to the Firebrands, which was absolutely not needed for that mission, but it does look very dramatic as I decide to give them skills. Amanda Pierce either has the demolition or suppression skill available. I think demolition sounds like more fun than suppression if you ask me. Also, Charlie Scott, the youngest of the Scott siblings, is now a full-blown ranger and can decide whether he wants to be sneaky or knifey. I think he's going to be knifey. Yes, I know that for practical reasons many people prefer to be a stealthy ranger, but I like being a knifey ranger because it's fun. We also get some intel, and Sarah Scott is now back to full fighting strength. Now back to the grind.
Commander, we have a mission available that's reliant on time-sensitive information. We can always finish our scans later, but failing to take on this mission could have serious repercussions for the resistance movement.
Yeah, pretty much I get another guerrilla op to offset a dark event. We have retaliation counter reduction, we have hidden faceless aliens on each mission, or Viper rounds, which I really don't want. Viper rounds will give me poisonous bullets from the bad guys, and that just seems like a really bad thing.
Dr. Tygan has been tracking the movements of an Advent data vault carrying information critical to the aliens' latest project, and he's finally managed to trace it to one of their facilities in this area. Tygan thinks we can recover the contents, assuming we can eliminate any hostile forces protecting this thing. Move in and secure the area. Leave no aliens standing.
I like how this data vault tells the aliens how to use poisonous rounds. It's like, yo dude, use poisonous rounds. And if we steal it, they won't think to use poisonous rounds on their guns. So this is what we're going for.
Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Sounds easy enough. I will point out, however, we are concealed right now, so the aliens don't know we're here, and yet somehow we have a countdown timer happening. So the aliens have just decided all on their own to, set a timer on their highly important data vault that will contain information on poisoning their weapons or something. I don't really quite get why this is the way it is, but whatever. We're moving our troops forward very quickly, moving everyone into position, taking advantage of this elevated position to provide superior accuracy over the targets on the ground. It's more that we can see over their cover more easily. That's what the advantage is from being on high. Anyway, we have sighted the enemy. We shall move ourselves into position for the ambush.
I'm all over it.
Getting everyone on Overwatch, moving people into position. In this case, Sarah is not going to go and initiate the ambush, but everyone else is pretty much ready to do so. Brendan Gibson, one of the newbies in town, unleashes hell. And pretty much puts down that Advent officer with his first salvo, leaving his regular trooper to try and think for himself. What's he gonna do? He's gonna say, hey, they're over there! Quick, let me run over there. I don't think that's gonna work. That didn't work. I can see why he was the trooper rather than the commander.
Well, how about that?
Great strategic thinking on his part. So that's one ambush down, 2 rounds or 2 turns, and now they definitely know we're here, so pretty much I'm going to move people up quickly because we need to get within range. And we see Vipers, and we see Sectoids, and we see a target-rich environment. Brendan gets a 68% chance to hit, and completely misses. That's XCOM reminding us, as usual, that a 68% chance to hit means a 32% chance to miss. Okay, Kostia. 80%. Please don't get the other 20. You kinda did pretty well there, but you didn't put it down. Now it's the aliens' turn. We have people on Overwatch, but we also have teams that are way up in the front. Kind of exposed here. And really getting to know the locals in a kind of forced manner. And one wonders what the sectoids will do. And it's going to get shot at. And gah, she missed. Well, hopefully those sectoids will focus on making space zombies, because the space zombie creation, while it takes a really long time, it means they're not shooting at me.
You got nothing!
Ha! He tried to mind spin Emily, and Emily resisted with her awesome hair. And that is why we employ her. I think the shaved head is a sign of confidence, if you ask me. Okay, now are you confident enough to take down that Viper without hitting your teammate? Looks like you are. Another good shot from Emily Scott there. Okay, Dermot, you're free! Get into cover! Hide! Whatever, get out of the way. Run over there.
Headed there now.
Yes, that's what we said. So now you're in cover, you can actually shoot back at that Viper. It perhaps is a little bit of overkill, but you are intimately familiar with this, individual, I think.
Enemy down.
Now Brendan gets his chance with the heavy weapon. And... oh, misses. Okay, well, we can't get good luck all the time.
I'll get him next time.
Yes, you will, or unless somebody else does first. Sarah Scott continuing to move forwards. And Kostya continuing to move towards the target. He can't use his sniper rifle, but he has lightning hands, so he gets a quick shot off. And then, because he's using his special skill, he gets to take a second pistol shot. Missing, unfortunately, but that would have been pretty cool if he'd killed it.
Missed the target.
And now we are out of shots. It's time for the alien's counterattack. Well, the alien. This sectoid runs to cover, and then he brings up his dark psionic magic attacks.
Get my bearings.
Dermot with a mind spin. Dermot is disoriented. And meanwhile, the zombie is advancing slowly but surely towards my targets. Because he's that far away, he's not going to be able to get an attack off, thankfully. So I'll take a disorientation over an actual death. Okay, Emily Scott. 59% chance. That does mean a 41% chance to miss, but I'm confident. Okay, well, I guess my confidence was misplaced. Good news is, no cover anymore. And, oh yes, that's how we do it. Despite his disorientation, Dermot came through for the team.
Weapons burning ammo fast.
And the psionic zombie goes down without the controller. Okay, so now we have 4 turns left. We gotta get in close to try and shut this thing down. Or rather, capture this thing before it gets destroyed.
Reloaded.
Getting it done.
Sarah Scott moving in all stealthy-like. She hasn't shot anyone this round, but she's being very helpful by getting in close. And then we use one of these sensor pod thingies to scan a bunch of bad guys.
The clock is ticking. That detonator isn't going to wait. Get to the vault and disarm it before we run out of time.
Understood. Looks like we have a codex and some troopers there that we want to take down. The scan showed at least 3 hostiles, and I'm not sure why, but Dermot doesn't get to walk very far, presumably because he's disoriented.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Yes, sir, Central, sir. So the actual objective says recover therapy dissemination files.
Coordinates.
I've no idea why that would help them with poisoned ammunition, but sure, your therapy stuff will be very useful.
Confirmed.
Sarah Scott moves into the position,
Targets in sight.
and she's super sneaky.
Got it covered.
The aliens haven't yet seen her. And then Kostya kind of messes that all up. So yeah, so much for being stealthy. I mean, at least everyone's on Overwatch, right? Oh yeah, Overwatch doesn't actually work with teleportation. So that Codex just gets to play pop-up and bomb with whatever that skill is. I don't know, is it called Void Rift? But it's really, really annoying to have your weapons disabled. Also, yeah, she gets spotted as the trooper runs past and spikes Kostya. No! No! Can't have that happening here. And now Sarah's cover is blown and she's in the middle of a whole lot of bad guys. We basically have 1 round to take these guys down. Emily Scott goes for the shot and misses, unfortunately. As it happens, that's a completely pointless shot because I have to move my team out of the way of that void rift. Brandon decides to forgo reloading. We're going to throw a flashbang in there. The flashbangs are very effective against these psionic powers, so this should really mess up that codex. And that Lancer, well, that Lancer isn't actually going to get to move before that void rift triggers. Now I make a bit of a stupid move with Sarah Scott. I thought that I really needed to put her into cover, and then I forgot that he was on Overwatch. But thankfully, he missed. Anyway, we moved her out here so that she could outflank the target and take a proper shot at him. Yes! Unfortunately, again, she doesn't kill him with that shotgun at that range. Oh, man. Now, Kostya also has to clear the rift area, and he has a option between reloading and shooting, and he decides to go for the shot. Now, normally that would cause a clone on this codex, but the codex is disoriented, so it's actually a safer alternative, right? Cloning means that you're starting to deal with multiple targets. And yeah, there goes the Lancer. So you'll note that in that turn I basically didn't actually kill any enemies. I did a small amount of damage and then the enemies killed the enemies. But good news is, we have some Overwatch happening. Bad news is, 3 miss again. And that gives the Codex a chance to shoot down from on high at Kostya, bitch. Codex misses. I was going to say she misses, but I'm not sure if it really is a she. It looks like a she, but it might not be a she, because, you know, it's an alien computer virus program thingy. There's no confusion with Sarah, but she's as tough as nails.
Menace 1-5, you're almost out of time. The detonator is about to blow.
So by the end of this turn, we need to have that container. First of all, Emily goes for the shot, and misses again. There is no turn 0, by the way. You have to get it on turn 1. And we do a little bit of damage from Dermot Clark.
I only scratched them.
Brendan Gibson makes a completely pointless move to grab the cat package because he dashes. Meanwhile, Kostya, Lightning Hands has unlocked again. That means he's going to get 2 shots. 1 knocking 3 points off. And immediately... yeah, he got a piece of the Codex, and he can immediately pull out his pistol and fire again. Pistols do not use ammunition. So he gets another shot. 85% chance. And that Codex is down. Killed that Codex with a pistol. Every hit on that was with the pistol. So now, having exhausted all other possibilities, Sarah Scott has to come back and do the hacking stuff herself, instead of literally hacking that hostile target up. iPad, interfacing. Wait, I don't... oh no, it's one of those old 30-pin style cables. Oh wait, I found it. And we go for the 10% chance of the awesome. Of course we're not going to get a 10% chance of success. But you never know, sometimes it might just work. Okay, we have all the details on disseminating the therapies.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
There's heavy fire in the zone!
And with that last gasp, Sarah gets to do her proper hacking thing. Another proud achievement for the Scott family. Yeah, I'm sure there's some real sibling rivalry.
There you go.
And there you went.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
You really like confirming your status, Central. Have you confirmed your status has been confirmed enough? Okay, 70% chance. Dealt most damage. Kostya made most attacks. Dermot Clark moved furthest. Sarah Scott. Yeah, that's not so bad. We recovered our item, but yeah, 3 injured people. No promotions and a bunch of corpses for the taxidermist. For the doctor.
Hello, Commander.
Hello, Mr. Person. It sounds like Optimus Prime.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
Too many injuries.
With all that's been going on, we've never really had time to consider the possibility, but I have to believe Valen is still out there somewhere. She wasn't the type to let the collapse of XCOM stop her research.
Yeah, she wasn't one to let things like ethics get in the way of her research either. Maybe it runs in her family. Uh-oh, the Avatar project.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project.
Yes, they do.
If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
I will get to it eventually. Commander, after a recent success, members of the Resistance have brought us alien alloys, which I don't really feel that I'm running short on.
For Brazil.
We were in the middle of contacting the local Resistance teams in Brazil. So let's say hello on Facebook. Finally, we get that all-important contact information. They're going to share their LinkedIn with us. They're going to send us recruiting requests. They're going to say, hey, how would you like to work for a real organization that is fighting the aliens? We have a venture capitalist who's investing in Resistance. And not that boring old electrical Resistance. I'm talking about actually fighting the aliens. Word of the Resistance is spreading. Yeah, so we'll have to get there. Yeah, Shen, you know that magnetic rifle design? We need that built ASAP because, to be honest, we want all the troops to be invited to the magnetic weapons party.
I've been digging through some of the old data files Central has been holding on to since before the war. I keep running across notes scrawled in English and what looks like broken German. I should probably ask him about it.
Yeah, I would ask him about that, but don't expect him to tell the truth or anything like that. No one wants to admit to being able to speak German. No, just kidding. No, I think he probably was writing love letters to Valen, right?
Commander, the aliens have made significant progress toward their goals. No! New Advent facilities are cropping up around the world.
My God, they're multiplying. So now we have another mission, Operation Godstrike, and it's in Russia again. Oh, we've cleared some more alien machinery and we've recovered some supplies and alien alloys. But we have no spare power right now. So this is a bit of a problem right now. We're still waiting for the power coils to be excavated so we can actually build better, because the power supplies will give us more power if I build a power relay on them. So it'll be 8 days before I can actually build anything in those empty rooms. So right now my engineers are more or less stuck on the whole digging out holes in the ship to make room for more stuff. I mean, the funny thing is they've had this ship clearly for a long time because they had it before Shen's dad died, right? Why wait till now to clean it out? Uh-oh. The aliens find a mole within the Resistance, reducing the retaliation counter by 2 weeks. Which, I don't know what the retaliation counter is right now, but will not be happy when that happens. 3, 2, 1.
Strategic resource located.
We've located some alien alloys. We're really just waiting for everyone to get into shape so I can actually mount a mission against one of the black sites. So I'm just kind of running to gain intel right now.
We have the position of a vulnerable UFO that's set down in this region. If we move fast, there's a chance we could recover a nice haul of supplies and equipment.
Woohoo! Locals hit the jackpot. Either that or they found a trap. Okay, head over to Roswell, New Mexico with an assault team. We have a UFO to pillage, to purge and pillage. So we have a team. We have Emily Scott, the sniper. We have Jesus Gonzalez, the specialist. Charlie Scott, the ranger. Brendan Gibson, the heavy. And John Jasek, another specialist. And we'll see the zany antics that this squad of misfits get up to at that alien UFO site in the next episode. Until then, I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.